Welcome to Traveling Kangaroo, your ultimate guide to uncovering the most mysterious and forgotten places across Australia. Today, we're hopping into the shadows of Australia's past, with a spine-chilling journey through the top 10 ghost towns that Google Maps won't show you. These towns once thrived with life, but now they stand silent, erased, submerged, or abandoned, each with stories that will haunt your imagination. So grab your explorer's pouch, and let's bounce right in. Number 10 on our list is Ravenswood, Queensland. Just 89 kilometers east of Charters Towers, Ravenswood was once a bustling gold capital with around 5,000 residents at its peak. Today, only 297 people remain. You can still see remnants of its glory days. The iconic Imperial Hotel from 1902, with its stunning Edwardian balconies, and scattered unmarked mine shafts. What makes Ravenswood truly fascinating is how its Chinese community kept this town alive during tough mining strikes in the early 1900s, providing fresh vegetables and loans when others walked away. It's a haunting reminder of resilience in the harsh outback. Hopping over to number 9, we find Nunez in New South Wales. This place is almost swallowed by dense bushland, hiding the largest collection of beehive coke ovens in Australia from the early 20th century. Once a thriving shale oil town, it's now a surreal blend of pristine national park and eerie industrial ruins. If you're an adventurous roux ready for a challenge, Nunez offers a walk-in exploration through history, complete with glowing bioluminescent worms lighting up an abandoned railway tunnel. At number 8, we visit Fina in South Australia, a ghost town where wheat was never meant to grow. With annual rainfall barely 150 millimeters, this was a battle against nature and human stubbornness alike. Once home to 600 hardy souls, Fina featured an underground bakery that's been lovingly restored by volunteers who travel hundreds of kilometers just to keep its ovens burning. Here, history literally rises from the ashes every May as fresh bread is baked in a 140-year-old oven, a true testament to passion and dedication. Number 7 takes us deep into the Northern Territory to Alonga, an isolated gold rush town east of Alice Springs. Imagine a place so remote that prisoners in the local stone jail cells couldn't escape, not because of the walls but because of the vast desert surrounding them. At its peak, 3,000 hopeful miners lived here, but harsh droughts and scarce water sources turned Alonga into a ghost town. It even saw a brief resurgence during the Great Depression, when desperate miners returned to try their luck once more. Now for number 6, we head to Kossac on Western Australia's Pilbara coast, the birthplace of WA's pearling industry. Picture beautiful blue stone colonial buildings lining a tidal inlet, with ruins of old jetties stretching into turquoise waters. But beneath this beauty lies a dark history of slavery and brutal working conditions, endured by Indigenous Australians and immigrant divers. Today, Kossac is cared for by the traditional owners who have reclaimed their land after over 160 years. A powerful story of healing and respect. Number 5 on our map is Gualia in Western Australia, an incredibly well-preserved ghost town where you can almost see miners ordering drinks at the intact State Hotel. This town produced millions of ounces of gold and was once managed by Herbert Hoover himself. Yes, the future 31st President of the United States. The mine shut down abruptly after a tragic accident in 1963. Leaving furniture still inside homes as if everyone just vanished overnight. It's like stepping back in time right into an Outback mystery. We're halfway through at number 4 with Uranderee in New South Wales. This silver town was thriving until World War I, and miners' strikes took their toll. Then came the dam, Warragamba Dam, which flooded the main road and, well, severed access forever. With churches, schools, butcher shops, and even a silent movie theater once standing proudly here, Uranderee is a ghost town drowned twice over by history and progress. Visiting requires planning and permission from caretakers, an adventure only for the truly curious kangaroo explorers. Number 3 brings us to Mary Kathleen in Queensland, a uranium mining town that vanished without a trace. Once home to over 1,000 people with Olympic-sized pools and a football club winning premierships, Mary Kathleen was auctioned off brick by brick when uranium prices collapsed in the early 1980s. Today, all that remains is flat cleared land and a rainbow-colored radioactive pit, visible from satellite images. a haunting symbol of Cold War ambitions swallowed by time. At number 2 lies Old Adaminaby in New South Wales, now completely underwater beneath Lake Uccumbinny thanks to the Snowy Mountains hydroelectric scheme. But every so often during severe droughts, this drowned town rises from the depths, revealing streets, building foundations, and even fire hydrants as if waiting for residents to come home. Former inhabitants have walked these reappearing streets decades after they were submerged, a ghostly reminder of sacrifice for progress. And finally, at number 1, the most unsettling ghost town in all of Australia, Wittenoom in Western Australia. This blue asbestos mining town has been deliberately erased from maps and memory for good reason. It's one of the worst industrial disasters in Australian history. Over 2,000 people have died from exposure to deadly blue asbestos fibers that polluted every corner of this town, from playgrounds to swimming pools. Buildings have been bulldozed, roads blocked to prevent entry because even one breath here could kill you decades later. Wittenoom stands as a grim warning about corporate negligence and the price of profit over people. There you have it, the top 10 ghost towns in Australia that Google Maps won't show you, but whose stories deserve to be remembered far beyond their empty streets and abandoned buildings. These silent towns speak volumes about human resilience, tragedy, and the ever-changing landscapes shaped by industry and time. Thanks for hopping along with Traveling Kangaroo on this eerie Outback adventure. Don't forget to subscribe for more captivating explorations across Australia's hidden gems. Follow us on social media and visit travelingkangaroo.com for exclusive content and travel tips that'll keep your inner kangaroo bouncing with excitement. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and always watch your step where ghosts may roam.